oh, the beginning of a sudden and an unexpected change in your life, my gorgeous Cancerini, is about to take place right at the beginning of this week. Listen to me very carefully, because this is going to be very, very important. At the beginning of this week, you are going to have this sudden and unexpected change in your life. This is not going to be bad. This is not going to be negative. In fact, this is going to be really, really good, because you will know that at the same time that something bad is coming to an end, and that in itself is going to rejuvenate you. That in itself is going to make you feel extremely optimistic. And also, when it comes to that sudden and unexpected change, you will realize instantly something so important. You will realize, my gorgeous Cancerini, that you need to make an important decision right now. And the decision that you're gonna make, I have to say, it's going to be extremely wise. Not only important, not only smart, but extremely wise as well. And this decision that you're gonna make, it's like you are really understanding which bold move do you need to take. It's about making some kind of a step here. It's about making a really bold move, and at the same time literally moving forward with your life. And that particular bold move that you are going to make, you know, this is not something, oh yeah baby, I'm just gonna make this bold move. No baby, no. This bold move that you are going to make, this is based on something which you have been planning for a very, very long time. Only now you will be able to take this very, very seriously. And I mean this in a really good way, of course, my gorgeous Cancerini. So when I say that this is the beginning of a sudden and an unexpected change, you see what I mean when I say that this is actually going to be absolutely brilliant for you and for your situation. And there is this particular person who is also going to tell you something really wise. There is this particular person who you're going to be talking to, and talking about what's happening, what's going on, what you're gonna do. It's just like somebody really important and prominent in your life, and this person is really intelligent, like spiritually intelligent, and that person is going to tell you like a really kind of like an important advice when it comes to all this. But most importantly, this is more gonna be like a confirmation to you that you're doing the right thing more than anything else, because it is coming from somebody who means to you so much, and it's coming from somebody who is extremely intelligent, both spiritually and in general. This is, you know, this decision that you're going to make, this bold move, bold step, you know, this is part of you, of course, moving forward with your life, but this is also going to be beneficial for your finances, for your finances. This is also going to be beneficial, super beneficial for your finances, my gorgeous Cancerini, because I see you being able to kind of do more and maybe save more when it comes to this bold move you're going to make. But also, it's going to start the process of you opening the door to like all sorts of new people who are about to start walking into your life. And these are not just any people. These are like a people who you are gonna be very, very connected to in terms of, you know, certain things that you're doing, in terms of like a certain things you've been going through, and also in terms of like a like-minded souls and a like-minded spirits. You know, you are reaching a very sacred stage of your life where there are gonna be certain people who are gonna start kind of coming into your own path as well, because they are meant to. I know this sounds crazy, but you're gonna start a very sacred process where you are gonna find these people who are about to walk into your life through all this, you know, so beneficial, because you're gonna be learning from them a lot, and they're gonna be learning from you a lot. This could be like a group of people, or this could be like a couple of people. It could even be a one person. It really depends. depends. It depends. But it's important. So you are going to kind of realize, oh my God, I really am at the beginning of some kind of a venture here. I really am at the beginning of some kind of a venture here. And you need to understand, this venture that you're going to find yourself at. Of course, you're right at the beginning stages of it. This is you realizing right now, oh my God, I'm at the beginning of this venture. Although it is a lot to do with this plan, with an ongoing plan that has been on your mind, something that you have been thinking about ever so often. Yes, I know that I've said that, but this is still gonna feel so spontaneous. It's gonna feel so spontaneous anyway, and this is a very beautiful and very powerful. It's a pure energy. It's a pure energy, you know, that cannot lead you astray whatsoever. So this does reflect on your own spirituality, and it does a lot open your third psychic eye. So you are able, like throughout this week, you will be able to reflect on the spiritual things in a completely different level. You're really gonna surprise yourself how much you're gonna understand in terms of spirituality, and I like this. Because we just are getting closer and closer and closer to our own truth, you know, throughout this process. So of course this is important. So this is going to make you feel so much happier in general, you know, like I can see you being so much more relaxed after this point. I can see you being so much more happier. I can see you being so much more open-minded. I can see you being ready to try new things. I can see you being ready to explore new things, my gorgeous Cancerini. This is really creating such a beautiful stage in your life. Absolutely amazing. By the time you get to the mid part of this, so the first part of this week, it's really, you're going to realize, oh my God, this is the beginning of such a beautiful venture. But there is more going to be about this at the end of this week. At the end of this week, this venture, it's going to turn into something else. It's going to turn into something different. But you need to give me a couple of seconds to get there, of course. So yeah, at around the midweek, my gorgeous Cancerini, you know, something is going to be offered to you. There is some kind of offer you're going to have. And I need you to be smart, or I need you to be clever. Because when you become, just remember, use your intuition, because you're going to be highly intuitive throughout this week, okay? But something is going to be offered to you at around the midweek, and it's going to seem too good to be true. And I'm sorry, but this is a bit of a temptation going on here. So you need to reject this offer. Okay, something is going to be offered to you. I'm not telling you to reject something that you don't want to reject, but I've already said that as soon as this is offered to you, it's something that you are waiting, something that you're expecting, something that you want, but it's going to seem too good to be true. And you will know that something is not right about this whatsoever, my gorgeous Cancerini. So you need to reject this offer if you possibly can, because if you do go for this, you will go against your own spirit, against your own soul, against your own intuition. And when that happens, this is going to be happening over and over again until we learn our lesson, so we can move on with our lives. So you don't want to go backwards, you want to go forward. So don't ignore your intuition here, please, because you were just going to end up like with two major problems, with two major issues that will be going on for the next 2 years, like completely unnecessarily in your life, and it will just slow you down. And this is part of this lesson, you know. So you just need to kind of, if something feels a bit off, if something doesn't feel right at around the midweek when something is offered to you, I really strongly suggest you to move on from this. Run in an opposite direction as fast as you can. No, honestly, just move on from this. You know why? Because still at around the midweek, like about 2 or 3 days later, seriously, about a couple of days later, 2 or 3 days later, my gorgeous Cancerini, 2 or 3 days later, there is something so important you're going to discover. There is something so important you're going to find out. And then what are you going to discover, and what are you going to find out? It's going to lead towards this particular, there is something you will want to explore. And then it's going to lead, and then you're going to have this opportunity, and then you're going to have this offer another offer or another opportunity, for example, which is going to be absolutely the right one. This is the one you need to wait for. You see how sometimes, even if when we are so happy to take some kind of, when we become aware of a certain offer, sometimes that happiness makes us to ignore our own intuition, just sometimes, because we don't want to wait again for another offer or another opportunity, for example. But in this case, this is going to be absolutely enlightening in so many different ways for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, because as I said, you're going to discover, find out something important, and then you're going to have this opportunity which is going to be absolutely right, absolutely brilliant, and you will know that this is the right one. With this one, you will not go wrong whatsoever, because in as little as like about 5 months time, you are honestly going to gather all the people you know, and you will have a massive party, a massive celebration. That's exactly what I see. That's exactly what I see, because you will know what a beautiful impact on your life this opportunity is actually going to make. Indeed, you're going to find this extremely, extremely rewarding. My God. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Cancerini, you see an important message. The last part of this week, it's going to start with you having this important message. When it comes to this important message, this is to do with some kind of a progress that is going to surprise you, but you're going to absolutely love. But at the same time, this message is going to elevate you and make you feel really excited, because of that message, you will realize that you've got everything you possibly need right now at this stage of your life to take that venture from the beginning of this week like even more seriously, and to take it on the next level of your spiritual journey. So therefore, there are more and more and more possibilities that you are gonna realize when you have this message. When it comes to that venture here, there are gonna be more and more and more delicious possibilities you are going to become aware of, which would, for every normal sane person, it would be impossible not to understand how big this is actually going to be. So this, my gorgeous Cancerini, is going to lead towards you having the beginning of this beautiful adventure. So the venture, I told you that the venture at the beginning of this week, it's about to in turn to the actual beginning of an adventure at the end of this week. Because of all this, there is going to be so much more to it. And you know what? Just remember how intuitive and how spiritual you're going to be, because at around that particular time, you're also going to have such a beautiful sign, that beautiful sign that you're going to have. It's going to be very different, very unusual, and it's instantly going to remind you of somebody very, very special to you, somebody who you love so much, somebody who you adore so much, somebody who means to you so much. This person could be in this world, in this life, or this person could have died, this person could have passed away. However this is going to happen, there is going to be this beautiful sign you are going to have at around this particular time, when you realize all these possibilities, when you realize, oh my God, I'm at the beginning of an adventure. I'm literally at the beginning of such a beautiful adventure. And as soon as you have this realization, you are going to have this beautiful sign, beautiful omen, and it's going to remind you of somebody really beautiful in your life, somebody who you love so much. Oh my God. And in your heart, you will know that your life is about to turn around with this adventure. Not only you will know that this is something, oh my God, I need to take on and put as a priority as number one, but you will also know how much this is going to turn your life around. Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Cancerini, in so many different ways. So now I'm just going to take a tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Let's see, my gorgeous Cancerini, what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Let's see. Oh la la, Page of Cups, surprise, surprise. You really are going to have such a nice surprise right at the beginning of this week. You see, you are going to have a nice surprise at the beginning of this week because you are, look, again, I'm just not like surprised with this whatsoever. I just say to you at the end of this week, you are going to have the beginning of such a beautiful adventure, and then I just get this tarot card out again. This is very exciting, and yet it's just confirming everything that I've already said. But this particular situation that I have here, it means that you are going to have a really beautiful surprise at the beginning of this week, but it's more like you realizing how creative you are going to be. Maybe you are going to, it's like you're going to have a really positive and beautiful surprise, which is going to make you like instantly creative. There you go. You're going to have a beautiful surprise at the beginning of this week, which is going to make you instantly creative. And it's going to remind you of things, how things used to be in your life. It's going to remind you of things that are missing and in your life. And then at the same time, subconsciously, this is preparing you, for the beginning of this beautiful adventure here. My gorgeous Cancerini, you have got so much to look forward to. I don't even know what to say, seriously. But also at the same time, these two cards mean that you are also, the good luck is indeed going to be on your side. The good luck in general is going to be on your side. So if you feel like you need to do certain things and sort certain problems out that you need to sort out, and you're waiting for the right moment, for the right time, do not forget that this week you're going to have a great luck. So make the most of it, okay? Okay, my gorgeous Cancerini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. The reason why I think moss agate is ever so powerful, because the moment in time you put on this really powerful pendant, that moment in time your intuition is enhanced. At that moment in time, you start noticing signs you've never noticed before. At that moment in time, you become so creative. Why? Because moss agate is ever so powerful when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone, when it comes to you coming out of your self-imposed prison, when it comes to you opening your mind, and when it comes to you understanding what exactly do you need to explore, what exactly do you need to do. And on top of that, there is this crazy courage you have when you wear this powerful pendant. It makes you very courageous, which is ever so important when it comes to us needing to take certain risks in our lives. Lots of people don't like to take risks, but sometimes people miss out so much in life because they do not want to take a risk. And this powerful crystal is never going to guide you towards you taking a risk that is not going to be good for you. This powerful crystal, it's only going to be guiding you towards you taking the risk, which is ultimately going to change your life forever. And on top of all that, it's like you just like kind of when you wear moss agate, you also start feeling this inspiration again. This is, you wear it and you start becoming inspiring. Things that you see inspiration in things you didn't see inspiration in before. And this helps you to understand and find out so much about yourself and about your life and about spirituality in general. It is very, very important, crystal, when it comes to, being really positive, when it comes to your mind, for example. And also, when it comes to moss agate, my gorgeous people, it's brilliant when it comes to physical healing as well. absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend to everybody to actually have this, because at the end of the day, this crystal does helps you a lot with your own awakening, and this in itself, it's like, it cannot be bad. This in itself, it's all essential and also important when it comes to us reconnecting with ourselves on such a deep and spiritual level, and getting the most out of this life, the most out of this spiritual journey. And it's also like, if we are indecisive, oh my God, being indecisive is horrible, like horrible. It's another thing that prevents us from moving forward in life. Most agate is also ever so powerful when it comes to you making the right decisions at the right time. Because when you wear this, you're never indecisive. Okay? And indecisiveness can be just, as bad as, like, us not taking a risk when we are meant to take it. So there are so many things that are so beneficial for us in this powerful little crystal indeed. This moss agate comes with gorgeous sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is going to be above me somewhere, or it's going to be in the description below, or you can just go and see on top of the comments. I pin my products on top of the comments as well. This is where you can buy this gorgeous and ever so powerful pendant. If you need something to re-energize you a little bit, if you need something to pick you up like almost instantly, then I strongly suggest you, my gorgeous people, to get something like Crazy Lace Agate, which is absolutely perfect when it comes to promoting in an instant happiness, when it comes to promoting vitality, and when it comes to grounding as well. This is absolutely like a perfect combination of things that are so necessary when it comes to our balance in general. Because at the same time, when you feel like really negative, when you feel really down, when you feel really sad, when you feel really spaced out, I mean, this life can be very, very difficult sometimes. I completely understand. But the problem is, when we are dealing with certain things in life, then certain things have got like a negative impact on us. And our energy is like taken away from us without us even realizing. Sometimes we are so energized, sometimes we have so many ideas, sometimes we are so keen to do things, and sometimes we are complete opposite. When sometimes we are down, sometimes we are negative. So, Crazy Lace Agate, it's absolutely perfect, specifically when it comes to us not feeling good, when it comes to us not feeling right, especially when this has been caused by the certain, situations in our life, which is absolutely natural, absolutely normal. But we need to get on with our lives. We need to get on with our lives. So this is why Crazy Lace Agate, it's absolutely brilliant, because it's instantly, and I mean instantly, going to pick you up. It's not only about happiness, it's not only about vitality, but it's about this energy that instantly like kind of picks you up so you can get on with your life. You know how precious this crystal is. Very, very powerful indeed. This Crazy Lace Agate comes with sterling silver chain, okay? And the link to buy this is going to be above, or it's going to be within the description, in the description below, or you can simply go and see, it's going to be pinned on top of the comments as well, where you can buy this gorgeous and ever so powerful pendant, Crazy Lace Agate.